Sometimes, life moves so fast that we don't even get a moment to pause and reflect where we're going, why we're going, and what we're overlooking in this constant race. But if we just stop for a moment, focus on our breath, and look at the things we already have, we'll realize that there's so much in our life to be grateful for. Gratitude, it's a small word, but its impact is huge. When we express genuine gratitude for something, we're not just seeing it, we're feeling it. And that feeling brings peace, keeps us grounded, and fills us with a kind of positivity that no external thing can provide. Every morning when we wake up, we think, what do I have to do today? What must I achieve? What must I not lose? But if we start our morning with the thought, I'm grateful for this day, everything changes. Our entire perspective of how we see the world transforms. Many of us believe that we'll be happy once we have everything, money, fame, success. But the truth is, the path to happiness begins with gratitude. When we start being thankful for the little things we already have, our heart begins to fill, and that's where real happiness begins. This doesn't mean we shouldn't dream big or move forward. It simply means that if we learn to appreciate every stop on the journey, every experience, every high and low, we become more peaceful, stronger, and more connected to ourselves. Just think, how did it feel when someone said, "Thank you," to you without any reason? It felt good, right? Now imagine, what if you started saying thank you to yourself, your life, your efforts, your body, every single day? How would that feel? Gratitude isn't just for others. It starts with yourself. Loving yourself, accepting yourself, understanding every part of your life, all of this is incomplete without gratitude. People who are grateful don't complain. They don't get stuck in comparisons. They find something good in every situation. Even when things go wrong, they say, "I'm grateful I'm still breathing." When loneliness surrounds them, they say, "I'm grateful I got time to understand myself." When no one supports them, they say, "I'm grateful I learned to stand on my own." This mindset doesn't come in a day. It has to become a habit. Every day, every morning, every night, you have to choose gratitude. And when it becomes a habit, life truly begins to change. Gratitude isn't just about saying thanks during the good times. Real gratitude is when the situation is against you, your heart feels broken, there's no hope in sight, and yet, you say, "I'm thankful, because this moment is teaching me something." We often believe that we'll be happy once everything is perfect, but the truth is, when we start feeling grateful in the present moment, in every situation, the right things start to come into our life on their own. Because what we think becomes our reality. Imagine this. One day you're tired, upset, and nothing feels right. Just do one thing. Close your eyes and think of 5 things you're grateful for. Even small things, like a good cup of tea, your mother's smile, a beautiful memory, or simply the fact that you learned something new today. You'll notice your stress slowly starting to melt away. Because when the heart is grateful, it doesn't leave space for anger or sadness. Sometimes we feel like we have nothing. But if we look closely, we'll realize we have so much that others don't. A safe home, clothes to wear, food to eat, a mind that can think, the freedom to dream, and a heart that keeps beating, no matter how much it's been hurt. These may seem like small things, but they are the foundation upon which our entire life stands. Gratitude keeps us grounded. When we're flying too high, it reminds us of the ground. When we're falling, it gives us strength to rise. When we're alone, it stays with us. And when we're lost, it shows us the way. The more you practice gratitude, the more beautiful life will start to feel, because you'll start finding good in everything. And when you begin to see the world with grateful eyes, your relationship with yourself, with others, and with life will completely transform. You'll start choosing understanding over judgment, compassion over anger, and acceptance over complaint. So often, we expect love, respect, and understanding from others, but we forget that we must first give all of these to ourselves. And when we begin to feel gratitude for ourselves, for our body, our mind, our journey, we begin to see others through the same lens. We stop focusing on people's flaws, and start seeing their struggles. We stop judging their mistakes, and begin to see their humanity. And this is where true connection begins.